Getting through my morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
Well, our next guest is celebrating 25 years in showbiz. Can you believe? He doesn't look a day over 22. He's the host of Deal or No Deal on the beautiful 10 network, which coincidentally comes right after 10 News First. We're the lead-in. Can you please say a very good morning to one of the doyens of Australian showbiz, and that is Grant Denyer. Good morning.
Hey, Jody. Hazy, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, Grant. Very nice. We were just sort of looking at some of your photos and we were joking, Grant, that you're, 46 years old, I'm 39, yet you look 10 years younger than me. How does this work?
So true.
You wait to see how good I look when I jump out of your cake at lunchtime, mate.
Are you just going to be dressed in a pair of Deal or No Deal Speedos? Is that the deal?
That's right, and I'm the major prize, buddy.
because before we get into some more real stuff, two-time winner of Dancing with the Stars, if you don't mind, only person on the planet. Am I saying that correctly? Is that right? That's an unbelievable fact.
Oh, that's so lovely that you've just brought that up unsolicited like that. Yeah, it saves me from having to do it later. Yeah, only bloke in the world to win Dancing with the Stars twice.
Wow,
my friend.
That's excellent.
Old Slinky Hips.
Slinky Hips Denyer, they call you.
Yeah.
Grant, I full disclosure here, listened to you on The Imperfects, which is an incredible podcast. And I walked away from it going, he's been through some stuff. And you really are that person on TV that is always smiling and always so full of joy and life. But there's been a bit going on behind the scenes. And I have to say, You spoke about having sort of imposter syndrome and not feeling like you belong in the television world. And I have to say, I met you a couple of years ago and it was just after I'd done my ankle and I met you in Sydney on one of these Channel 10 jaunt things. And you came up and struck a conversation with me and you said, are you okay? Can I go and get you a water or something? And I'm standing there going, this is the Grant Denyer Hazy, looking after me because I've got a bung ankle. And I walked away from our conversation, Grant, and I thought, he is one of the nicest people in this business that I've ever met. So it was really interesting yesterday to listen to how you don't feel like people perceive you that way.
Yeah, I think that comes from, as a very little kid, I had terrible self-worth and not a lot of love for myself. My self-talk was very, very severe, very, very critical, very judging, very damaging. I didn't think I had anything to offer the world or anyone. I just didn't think I was very special. I didn't think I was going to be capable of achieving very much because I wasn't very smart. I was academically I wasn't going to be able to come into television through the traditional front door. I just sort of pulled up my bootstraps and said, look, I can either just sit here and wallow in this, and these afflictions have kind of been in me up until only very recently. I've had to work very hard to find that self-love and acceptance. But it also drove me. Things I have today come from a place of pain, to be honest, of wanting to be seen and felt and understood and acknowledged and valued. And I think that's what drove my TV and career. I needed external things to kind of validate my life because I didn't feel very good inside,
Grant, you said it was only recently. How did you find that self-love? What was it?
It took a lot. It's to be honest, it's only new. The biggest struggle I ever had was I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I could be on television and broadcasting to 2 million people, but I can't stand in the bathroom and look at my own face.
Wow.
It would make me feel sick. I'd feel angry and judgmental, and I'd pull myself apart and it was brutal. And so, I started with the task of someone told me, say I love you in the mirror. And, mate, I would have rather have scooped my eyes out with a spoon than tell myself that I loved myself. It was really hard. And as you get older, you learn you can't love other people until you love yourself first.
I really desperately want to know before I let you go, have you found peace now? Are you in a good place? Are your family in a good place? You and Shezzy and the kids, are you all...
Well, those tough lessons we all learn along the way. I kind of wear my scars with pride.
Yeah.
And I'm teaching my girls now the lessons that I learned. So, I think if I had self-love a lot earlier in life would have been a far more enjoyable journey. But I'm blessed where I am now and passing on that wisdom, to the next generation.
Well, I definitely hope that at one stage you get to see yourself the way we all see you. And, we have so much love for you. And thank you so much for having a very brief chat and touching on those things with us, Deal or No Deal. And you've also got your own podcast with Shezzy too, don't you?
Yeah, we do, called It's All True. And that's, we sort of work through a lot of this sort of stuff and crazy things like aliens. Who knows? It's pretty wacky.
And make sure you listen to the story about that time Shezzy squirted breast milk on the back of someone's head on a plane.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a beauty.
Great.
Happy birthday, Hazy. Thanks for
thank
this
you,
chat.
mate.
Sometimes it's good to touch on these topics, even though it's probably not your normal breakfast radio, but I appreciate you guys.
No, it's
No.
good. It needs to be spoken about, mate. So well done from someone who, from the eyes of others, is viewed as flawless. For someone to be so open and honest, it's actually really, really refreshing. So thank you.
You're the best, legends. Love you guys.
Here's what you're waking up to, Adelaide.
In the news today.
Breaking news.
What's in the news today?
Your post-snooze news.
I'll tell you what, a little bit later in the show, we're going to talk about all the information that is on your mobile phone and how completely and utterly overwhelming it can be. Lucky, thank God. She's been sent from the news heavens. Abby in the newsroom has got all the headlines you need to know from the last 24 hours, what's been breaking overnight.
Wearing a news halo, she is.
Good morning. So Domain has come out with a price forecast report. So yay for me, not. House prices in Adelaide are going to rise, they think, by the end of the 2025 financial year to a record of nearly $1 million here in Adelaide.
Oh.
So house prices are forecast to reach, the median house price is forecast to reach $965,000 to $984,000, and units will be around about the $515,000 mark. So that's really fun for those of us trying to get into the property market.
I'm sensing sarcasm.
Yeah.
God, I worry that that's what has set us apart here in Adelaide. We've got affordable housing. We've got an amazing lifestyle. You can live in the CBD and you've got the beach 10 metres that way, the hills 10 metres that way.
We've also
What-
got the big rocking horse.
Of course,
Yep.
naturally. So what is going to happen when median house prices hit $1 million?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But also, does that keep people away, which is kind of nice for us?
Do you know the thing that really frustrates me now is that instead of a price being on a home, it's just, best offers. So then you've got all these people coming in and just, ridiculous amounts and investors from overseas. Oh, yeah, $1 million, we can afford that. And it's driving up all the prices because then all the median prices across the suburbs are higher because people are just being asked, give us your best offer instead of it's between this and this.
Yeah. And then you've got no tradies to build houses, and then the tradies can't come here because there are no houses for them to live in.
Do you know how heartbreaking it is? First few auctions that we went to, we're like, we're in the mix here, bidding. And someone at the last second's like, yep, I'll take that.
Yeah.
You're like, how dare you? And I punched this bloke in the face, and then I didn't do that. But I felt like doing it.
aggressive.
I felt like doing that.
Oh, my
It's tough. It's a tough market.
Do you know,
Yeah.
years and years ago when we brought our land to build a house, it was off a family who had inherited that land from their dad.
It's so. Do you know what's crazy to me?
What?
That you transfer land from one spot to another.
What do you
So
mean?
where did you bring it from?
What do you mean?
You said you brought land.
Oh,
Where'd you bring it from? Did you bring land over from Tasmania?
I was
to the
going to
mainland?
say something and then I stopped.
I'm not even going to tell my story now because I'm so sick of being picked up on the brought and bought. No, don't worry about it.
You know what? We're sick. We're sick of having to correct you. Okay.
It is so heavily ingrained in me, the brought and bought thing, okay? I don't even know I'm doing it. So if you want to be a bit of an...
I'm sorry, but that is not an excuse.
It is an excuse. You do things that I don't like as well
Like
on
what?
the regular.
Like what?
Like talk real fast so I don't understand what you're saying.
What about Kayla?
Okay.
Land.
Okay. What about it's 49 degrees in Salisbury?
They loved it.
No, what did you say? 470 degrees in Salisbury or something ridiculous. We
right.
all have our things, you guys.
You sound angry, Dale, so we're just going to let you cool off.
All right, I'm just going to talk about supermarket prices. Now, I'm not going to finish my story, so you'll never know how it ended.
Okay.
You will never, ever know.
In short, though, what do you got?
So a new report on supermarket prices reveals where it's 25% cheaper to buy groceries. So mystery shoppers were basically sent into supermarkets right across the country to find the store where it is 25% cheaper to do your weekly shop. And that store, my friends, is Aldi.
Oh, well, that makes sense because that's their big thing, isn't it? That's what they claim separates them from the
Correct.
others.
And Aldi, good, different.
Yeah, good, different.
Yep. And so basically they went into Coles and Woolworths and Aldi's. They were assigned the task of buying 14 common grocery items and it was around $50 and the others were around, others were around 69.
Right.
68 and 69.
Does anyone here shop at Aldi?
No.
I don't, and I should start because there's one just around the corner from me. Yeah.
Give it a go.
And then I'll come into work and I'll tell you what I brought or bought from Aldi.
And then eventually our heads will explode. Mm-hmm. And that'll be on you.
And you'll refuse to work with me any longer.
You
my
bought
head
it,
will
but
be
you
exploded.
brought it in for us.
Okay. If you brought something.
Bought by,
you
bring by.
Bring
Bought,
it.
brought.
Bought something, you buy it.
Brang. I think
Tomato,
it's brang.
tomato.
All right.
Right, it's 11 minutes past 6. That
Are
is
we
your
done
post
here?
snooze news. If you took anything positive out of that, good luck to you. Very soon.
Headline: I left my school parents' WhatsApp group and have zero regrets. What about that then?
Stunning and brave.
An anonymous mum told Kids Spot just because my daughter happens to share a classroom with some kids doesn't mean their parents are my new besties.
Oh, geez, way
Bang.
to isolate yourself from social functions, school-related.
I know. So this is what, basically she just got jack of all the constant pinging and the constant messaging, and she said she got anxious by it, and she simply made a statement to the other mums by leaving the group. The mum said that since exiting the group, she has never been happier, but she has no idea that leaving a WhatsApp group was controversial until she disclosed her decision to a close friend, and she couldn't believe it. But she said, what is the point of being part of something that only serves to make me anxious and distracted?
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I
That's
just,
fair.
Can I also say I get it? I get it. I just jotted down the list of things that I'm a part of online.
Okay.
So I've got 4 emails. There's Nova, 10, Oddie Media, and a Hotmail for all those shopping deals that you get. On WhatsApp, I've got a family group, I've got friends groups, and I've got a group for the kids as well where they all converse. Then there's Messenger, and then there's Instagram direct messaging, and then there's kids sport groups, so netball and dance, and then there's my sister-in-law group, which is filthy. And I love that one, and I'll never, ever leave it. But my point being, so much. And when she says it makes her anxious, I get it. And then when someone will say to me, hey, I sent you something and you never got back to me, I'm like, I don't know where you sent it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm so overwhelmed by messages and information, I cannot cope. And I live in fear of letting people down because it's slipped through the cracks and I haven't seen it. Does anyone else feel this way? Please, 13 24 10, and tell me you've exited some groups because I'm on the verge.
I don't exit. I just don't get involved.
Or do you mute?
Well, I don't mute because I like to see what's happening. But I'm the
Oh
guy
my
in the
God, we learnt a very long time ago that you are just that dirty perv lurking in the corner, observing everyone but not engaging in anything.
From a high space too. I'll do it from a high space. I'm looking down and just seeing what everyone's up to down below. And then look, occasionally I will get myself involved just to let everyone know that, hey, I'm still here and I'm watching.
Yeah.
So watch yourself.
Yeah. Well, maybe by then they don't want you to be a part of it anymore.
Yeah, but-
maybe by then they're like, we're sick of this bloke just doing nothing, just being a part of our group and not engaging. What a dickhead.
And getting deleted from a group as well
Oh, no.
can be brutal.
Or what about when you see that message, such and such exited the group? It's such a bold flex.
Yes,
isn't
but
it?
it'll say blah 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 deleted you from the chat.
Oh, have you been deleted from chat?
I got deleted from chat. I got for a former employer like SEN. There was a big group chat, and I got deleted from a specific person. Then I was like, oh, that's brutal because I didn't want to exit,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to say, hey guys, I'm leaving the group. So I just sort of stayed on there for a while, and all of a sudden, I got delisted.
Oh my God, that's so very Mean Girls.
Isn't it?
You guys Abs, are you tempted to leave any groups?
Oh, so many. There are so many I would get out of, and I would if I could, but you can't because if you did that, like they're people that I'm friends with. So if I did that, it would be very controversial. I'm a bit the same though. There's so many different platforms that you're on.
Yeah.
But I had an old employer who basically that was her communication, was to just put you in all these different groups.
Oh no.
So when I decided to leave that place,
Yeah.
then had the pleasure of sitting on my bed at 3:45 in the morning going, leave,
Abby
leave,
has exited the group.
And that to me was the biggest flex because I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
See you later.
And they're all sitting around going, you guys are with us.
But yeah, I'm done. Some of the group chats, it just, as your friendships evolve and grow, people get into things
Start
that you're
talking
not
about their
into.
kids, maybe.
Yes,
Yeah.
and a lot of them send a lot of memes all the time, and it's
Yeah.
stuff that you saw 2 weeks ago, and it's like, I don't care
And
about
then
any of this.
Abby's like, can everyone stop talking about having their own house?
Yes, correct.
Hey, Damien.
How are you?
Good. Have you tapped out of a group?
I've tapped out of all the groups, all of Facebook, all of every social media. Yeah, just due to all the stuff that keeps just going on and on and on. It's not good. It's not healthy.
Yeah, well done, Damien. So a genuine social media cleanse. And when did you do it? And was it easy?
Yeah, I did it a couple of years ago. I culled a lot of people off the list, just kept family, and yeah, I haven't looked back since. I've, just going to sleep nice and easy at night, and yeah, it's been information you don't need to process when you go to bed.
So true. Thank you, Damien. Thank you so much. Let's go to Jenna. Good morning, Jenna.
Good morning, guys.
Did you tap out of a group?
Well, I'm actually not allowed to tap out of the group.
What?
So, yeah. So I'm a manager and I've got my whole team muted.
See that? Oh, that is very, very tough because
So
what?
I can't tap out. I can mute and no one knows.
So what are they looking for? Is it feedback? Is it selection? Is it just everything?
What is it?
Just they ask for everything on Teams.
Oh, right, the old
So I'm
Teams.
just like, mute.
Yeah,
I'm busy.
I forgot about Teams as well. That's the other one.
Yeah.
Teams is so
Yeah.
hectic. And you get these group messages that don't apply to you as well, Jenna.
Yes, I do. I'm in about 30 chats, so
no,
it's
yeah.
ridiculous.
So, Jenna, this is, sorry, so you're a manager of a workplace? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. In my head, I was like manager of a soccer team.
No. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, Jenna.
That's what it would feel like, though, sometimes.
I'm sorry about my friend, but it is his birthday, so we can forgive him a little bit. That's
Thank you very much.
so good. Jenna, thank you so much. She's muted her whole work team.
Well, work should be separate. That's the thing. Between the hours of 9 to 5, you can work. And that was the good old days, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like you would just work and then you would switch off and then you'd come to work. But work can't leave you now because of social media and technology.
5 o'clock.
Not a bad idea, hey?
Yeah.
The work chat.
Yeah.
100%.
God, our work chat never stops. You lot.
Doesn't, does it?
Jeez.
All right, let's go to Sophie. Good morning to you, Sophie.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. Sophie, did you tap out of a chat?
I definitely did. It was a group chat with my partner's family,
Oh.
so my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, it's my parents-in-laws as well. And, you know, obviously families have their own issues and drama happens. And I had enough. I was getting blasted on the group chat. There was no remorse. And I was like, see you later. I made my own group chat minus my sister-in-law. And it's been
Do you know the best thing?
mental health.
Yeah.
Sophie, you would have left a little notification that said Sophie has left the conversation.
Yes.
Yes, I did. And then quite soon after, I had a phone call with my mother-in-law. And honestly, she agreed. It was just getting really nasty. And I just didn't want to share my life. I didn't want to message in that group chat. So we have our own little group chat minus my sister-in-law, and it's great.
Oh, that is so funny. Also, do you get that acute paranoia when in the group chats it says stuff like Andrew Hayes deleted this message? So you've obviously
yeah.
gone to write something and then you've thought better of it and you've deleted your own message.
It could be just a typo.
That
as
makes
well.
me so paranoid. I'm like, what was he about to say? Oh, my God. Let's go to Megan. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you jump off a group?
I did. I was in a WhatsApp group with my dance group,
Yes.
and I left that dance group because I'm now injured, and I got frankly jealous that they were all dancing and I can't.
Yes, that's completely fair.
Completely rational. So
Yep.
Was there a notification Megan has left the burlesque group?
Probably, and I bloody hope so.
No regrets?
Do you know what, Megan? Like I really, at the mature age now of 39, I really enjoy running and low and slow runs. If I was in a running group and right now I can't run for the best part of 8 to 10 weeks, I wouldn't want to see it.
No.
So I feel like you don't want to see what they're going through, which is really positive stuff. But yeah, it just makes the wound deeper.
You two are like Christian Petrarca, who said he couldn't watch the footy on the weekend.
Oh, I bet
because
he
it was
couldn't.
too fresh after his injury.
Probably can't watch some of these cooking videos as well when he's having
yes.
toast for breakfast, normal food.
So true.
He's all fancy.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, follow Christian Petrarca. He has the most delicious recipes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Megan. Let's go to Stace. Good morning, Stace.
Hey, how are you?
Good. You got a notification someone had left?
Yeah. So what happened was there was a group chat between my ex-husband's family and my family for the announcement of our son's arrival. And he's 7 now, so that's 7 years on, we saw blocked user had left the chat.
Right.
And I had never actually seen this because obviously I knew that he was born. So I never actually looked at the chat.
Yeah.
And so I had a look and I found out that that's how my parents found out I went in for emergency surgery to have him. My ex-husband never actually told them.
Oh, jeez.
that's how my parents found out that their daughter was getting major abdominal surgery, and they weren't actually notified in a nicer way.
Yeah,
So
we're not
hang on.
good at communication.
Wait, who was blocked? Who was blocked from the...
It was all of his family had left.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we're ex-husband and wife now, and it was his family that had all left, and I had blocked them all.
Oh, you
but
blocked...
it just said blocked user had left, blocked user had left, blocked user had left, and I was like, okay, I know who that is.
They're on the block list, so maybe it's a good thing that
Oh,
they've
my
left.
goodness me. Thank you so much, Stacey.
There you go.
Drama there.
See, WhatsApp Messenger, mate. There you are.
Messenger.
Only causes trouble. I will continue to be on all of my WhatsApp groups, though, and just lurk, just from a distance. Just keep an eye on things.
You're such a creep. What groups are you in, by the way?
There's one called Snatches Group, which is a bunch of blokes where we occasionally get together and just usually have dinner.
Snatches group.
And also, I'm in a pooling group as well, actually. I'm in a Channel 7 Sport WhatsApp group as well.
Yeah, cool.
Which is usually just exchanging ideas and thoughts for the future.
Yeah.
But that's about it. How many are you in? You're in several.
Are you on the was on the rookie list at the Swans for a year list and then got delisted group? Is
No,
there such a
no.
group?
Yeah, I'm not
Or
in. Yeah.
are you the only one in it?
Do you know what? No, I don't think I'm in a past players group.
Oh, yeah?
Because I did see that's Fitzy on the weekend.
Yeah.
It's like Ryan Fitzgerald, Mickey O'Loughlin, Adam Goods, Jude Bolton. Where's my invite? I don't remember my name. That's completely fine.
That's so fine.
Hey, congratulations to Jenna,
Yeah.
who gave us the
Jenna's
story
a
about
team-
being a manager.
She's a team leader. She's a manager at her work and she's muted everyone in her team.
So there's ways around it. Jodes, I do like to tiptoe on the edge sometimes.
Yes.
And maybe bring some stories that make us go, oh, can we talk about that?
Well, yesterday you did a story about a woman who got hit in the head with a sex toy. So, yeah,
Well,
sure.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for the round of applause, ladies. Appreciate that. Should we keep on going that sort of theme just for one more day?
Well, I mean, have you had any feedback from Boss Josh?
Not yet.
All right.
Not yet.
Well, then until you hear something from him, go for it, Dal.
Perhaps today's the day.
We were also out of the studio yesterday or the office yesterday. So I
Yeah.
feel like you haven't really had a chance to see him.
100% we had to leave straight away to go to the Barossa. But who knows, watch this space. Do you know what? I'm just going to go for it because it's Thursday, and what we like to do on Thursdays, yeah, that's right, we like to have some fun. I got sent this, and it's one of those sort of viral messages, so there's no actual confirmation as to whether it's real or not, but it sounds real. You know some of those big footy rumours that you hear?
Oh, this has gotten out
We
of
love it.
control.
Yeah,
a bit,
I
because
know.
now you have these footy rumours, I've got this message in this WhatsApp group, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah, I know.
And then next minute, it's front page news.
They're ridiculous, but I think this one's true for some reason. It's not a big footy rumour.
Okay.
It's a personal injury case. So this is the message that reads. It's from a dude called Matt Z. It's obviously gone viral from probably something over in the States. It reads, greatest personal injury case I've ever heard. Chris Goodnow, an estimated Valley attorney, has picked up a client who is suing a sex toy company. Said client purchased a butt plug that was advertised as 100% silicone. Now, the client then goes on to wear let's call it a BP, the BP to an MRI appointment.
Yes.
Much to the client's dismay, the BP is in fact a metallic core. Now, the BP is accelerated at the speed of sound into the client's chest cavity, described in memo as an anal railgun. Client survived with major injuries. And that's all I've got to say about that. So do you understand what's happening here?
No.
And have you seen the
idea
videos?
what's going
Abs,
on.
have you seen the videos when you put metal into an MRI machine?
Oh.
It goes absolutely crazy.
Oh, that's awesome. So did you say it's shot from there to up to the chest cavity?
Yes, into the chest cavity.
Okay, now I get it.
It was described as an anal railgun. Oh my gosh. Isn't that outrageous?
I'm concerned as to why you would wear that to an appointment out of the house to an MRI.
What, the BP?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. They're questions that I don't understand. And I don't have answers for you, unfortunately.
Is that sometimes they're okay? I've seen in movies that they can be remote controlled. Those things, you know what I mean? So
Oh,
your
is that what
partner
Greg had in his hand the other day?
Is that what you were walking around dancing like Peter Garrett? All All right, before we get out of here, I'm just going to take some questions, but I'm going to ask the questions. Yes, did I do a hamstring really badly the other day? Yes, absolutely I did. Next question, is it still giving you grief? Yeah, it's really, really bad. I don't really know what's going on. Third question, why don't you get an MRI? Well, that's none of your business.
What time's your MRI? Unrelated. This is my garage remote. It is your birthday. Happy birthday. You are the heart and soul of this team and we absolutely adore you.
Oh, geez. Keep that quote.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Yeah, well, I only say that because you made the admission this week after many, many, many insults about me and my Tassie background that you actually nearly passed your third cousin back in that country town that you grew up in.
Dad blocked me. Thanks a lot, Dad.
Yeah. Dad had the audacity to say you can't pursue her with a mixtape because she's your cousin.
Such a hater.
Anywho, we do adore you. So we've taken the liberty of putting together, I guess it's just a little birthday tribute. If you want to press that button over there on your panel.
I guess I'll say thanks in advance.
Well,
or should I wait?
Wait till you hear of it. June, the start of winter, turning of the seasons, footy in full swing, and the birthday month of our own songbird, Andrew Fisher Hayes.
Take me home.
To celebrate, we thought it only right to relive some of what we love most about you on this show, starting with your emotional intelligence. Do you ever talk about feelings?
No, off the agenda, because we're men.
Bit hard
Hey, don't ruin us by talking about your feelings.
We are forever grateful for your attention to detail, showcased every time you rattle off the SEN text line.
I got some texts as well. Keep texting them through 0427 154 166. Just quickly, Jodes.
Oh my God.
Producer Emily.
Just want to clarify that the text line is 0400 919 919.
Oh, I did it again.
You did. You were looking at the piece of paper that I've got up there that's helpful for you. You did the SEN text line again.
Did I rattle off SEN?
Yes.
Or when you flawlessly address our loyal callers.
Nick from Bladeview and Jean?
Jean.
Or is it Jean? Oh, sorry. Jean. Sorry, Jean.
Credit where it's due, though. You're an incredibly smart man, particularly when it comes to the anatomy of birds.
2024.
I don't know if penguins have wings, do they?
Yeah, they do. It's a bird.
No, they don't. They've got feathers.
It's a bird. Are you serious?
Okay, dirty bird.
It's 4-3. At one stage last year, you were trailing by about 16, I reckon.
I know, but now I'm the hunted, and I don't like it.
Yeah, you're actually quite good.
You're the predator.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm hungry too. I'm hungry for success. I'm hungry for redemption. I said success, by the way.
It sounded like something different. Your support of mine and the team's interests is immeasurable. You have so much hatred for my frittatas.
I do. Frittata, whatever you want to call it.
And your devotion to your wag wife, Cara, is limitless.
Go the Eagles.
You're such a good wag too. And I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I love that you've labelled me that.
Yeah. I'll do it for you, baby. You're my rock.
But above all, you're a wonderful, attentive father.
I've got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old and a 6-month-old. Oh my gosh.
And your kids' ages aren't the only dates you can't quite nail, hey.
Were you born, Lauren?
Yeah.
On the 2nd.
What? 5th.
The 5th of January.
But if there's one thing we absolutely guarantee...
Now, you absolutely need to know this. Tickets are absolutely free. Okay?
Absolutely.
They're completely free.
Do you want to just jam another absolutely in that one sentence?
Absolutely I do. Absolutely free.
It's that you're very, very much a sucker for a catchphrase.
You've got the code word. Get ready to use it very, very soon. We're going to play the 6:15 vending machine quiz very, very soon. Our boy Fitzy's going to join us very, very soon. What about this for a study, which is very, very alarming?
So from all of us here on the Jody and Hazy team, stay golden, pony boy.
Take me home.
All my love, Jody.
Look, I'm still trying to work out exactly what gaslighting means.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a lot of different variations, but it's something that we now know happens, 100%.
Bit of a buzzword, isn't it, at the moment, gaslighting?
I feel like what happens is when you're in fault.
Yeah.
It's when you try to weasel your way out of it and try and somehow direct the fault back onto the other person.
Correct, and make them feel like they're crazy. They are crazy and it's all in their head,
Well-
even though it's your behaviour that's necessitating what's going on.
Is this headline gaslighting? Man sues Apple after wife discovers deleted messages he sent to his mistress.
No, that's not gaslighting. That's just stupidity.
Well, it is stupidity. I feel like he's trying to weasel his way out of it and blame someone else.
Yes.
A British businessman is suing Apple for over $6.37 million after his wife discovered deleted messages in his iPhone, exposing his infidelity. Despite Apple's assurance that the messages were permanently erased, they were found revealing communications with sex workers. The man, only known as Richard, of course. I bet they call him Dick. You've been busy, haven't you, Dick? Claims this discovery led to his divorce, resulting in significant financial and emotional damage. So he's saying it's not my fault, it's your fault, Apple, because you didn't do your confidentiality job good enough.
I would argue with Dick
Okay. What about Richard?
that if you didn't send those messages to sex workers in the first place, you wouldn't be in trouble or getting divorced.
I think that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
But he's saying, no, it's Apple's fault for not hiding them well enough.
Oh, you're right. That is gaslighting. Oh, well done.
Is that gaslighting?
100%.
Okay, Dick, listen up. Listen up, champion. You ready, Dick? You listening muscles? Even if you search stuff and you do stuff via private browser, it's not really that private, mate. So stop being a dirty bird.
Can I ask a question of you, Andrew Hayes? How do you know that?
I don't know. I got told by a friend.
Oh,
Hey, what's that? Oh, it's Abby with the traffic. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Homer, slow down. You're going to choke us on.
Don't tell me how to eat donuts.
It's one of the great journeys, uncovering the best donut in South Australia.
We had so much fun. We handed out 91.9 donut to all the customers out there at Barossa Browns, and it was a lot of fun. I, by the end of it, knew the options off by heart. You, however, weren't really forthcoming with your help on that front.
So I was still trying to learn all the options.
No, it was jam, custard, cookies and cream, or an iced donut. Wasn't that hard?
Yeah, there were sprinkles there as well. They went really quickly, particularly when Abby was doing the rounds, because we know how she feels about a sprinkled donut. Boy, oh boy.
Do you know what? I took a 6-pack to take home, and I forgot to ask for a sprinkle donut.
Really?
I think I've grown up, guys.
I don't.
You did that on purpose, or was it a mistake?
No, well, it was a mistake, number one. But number two, the Biscoff is now my love language.
They had an iced Biscoff latte out there. Oh my God.
That was ridiculous. And
stupid.
I don't know if you heard this when you're out there, Abs, but apparently Jody used to work in a bakery or something.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I only heard that 700 times.
Yeah, interesting though. I feel like her skills, maybe it was so long ago, she doesn't quite remember the skills that she had then.
I just thought it was when I was 16, 6 to 9 every Saturday morning.
So what, 50 years ago?
Didn't you tell Dave and the guys out a lot yesterday? Oh, I used to work in a bakery. Like they'd try and get some advice from you or something.
I just feel like sometimes you're jealous of my skill set.
Do you reckon? You were very good. Customer service.
Yeah.
Elite.
Well,
it's very good.
You were yelling at him at one point. Come on, hurry up, do something.
No, because you weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
I was doing all the hard yakka.
I was doing my best.
No, you were
It's always
standing
the
to the side eating your custard donut. That's what you were doing.
What an adventure that was.
Oh.
Okay, yesterday we were in Tanunda and we had such a good time. Let's do a little recap, shall we?
Sure.
As we went on this journey to crown Jody and Hazy's most awesome donut.
We're here at Browns Barossa Donuts, the winner of Jody and Hazy's most awesome donut. People are lining up here to get a free donut this morning. How good. We declare 91.9 donuts. It's free. Let's go. That's a pleasure. There you go.
There you go. Enjoy. It's just a little bite.
Yeah. I just have a bit of yours. You're sharing your food.
That's quite pretty magnificent, to be honest. Well, that was our giveaway. 91.9 donuts. We're gone in a flash, and rightly so.
Yeah.
Something beautiful.
It is my official duty to present you with the Jody and Hazy winner of Adelaide's most awesome donut. Well done.
Thanks so much, everyone, for coming down. It's such a huge honour. We get up, we do this every day tirelessly to bring you joy. So we're so glad that you agree with us that they are the best donuts. We so appreciate your support. Thank you.
And if you're in the area or you want to drive like 3 hours like some people do to come and try the best donuts in South Australia, we'll be here with that smile and these donuts. So we'll see you soon.
I tell you who's having a good season, and that is the Adelaide Thunderbirds, and I froth over all things Fierce Together, Fierce in Pink, in the studio this morning, and I'm so excited to welcome bloody Tilly Garrett. Tilly Garrett, welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And first up, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Officially in the Diamond Squad.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's been a pretty hectic 2 weeks, but very special as well.
Did you grow up wanting to play for the Diamonds, or were you one of those annoying people that were good at two sports and went, oh, I'm quite good at netball? Let's just go down this one?
No, well, I probably never thought it was something that I could do. So I used to love playing sport. I did play a whole different range of sports, anything I could do, probably to get a day off school. It probably wasn't until high school that, I was invited to trial for a state team and then made that state team, which I just at the time thought was crazy. I don't know how I did that. And then when you kind of were in the pathway, you're like, oh, I love this sport. That's probably when I dreamt of, playing more, and after high school, hopefully, being able to play for a SSN team.
So it's a good message to all the young girls out there who are playing netball that anything's possible, especially if you didn't think you were capable of it, right?
Oh, yeah. Even now, like when I get the phone call, it's a very big pinch me moment. I just thought it was something that I never could do. But I think attitude and effort goes a really, really long way. And that's probably one of my biggest messages to
Are you
young
listening
girls.
to this? Attitude and effort goes a very long way, mate.
Until you're not about to insert one of those stories like some of the NBA players were like, oh, by the way, I grew 2.5 feet in 1 year or something.
No, that wasn't me. I was tall, but wasn't like overly tall or anything like that.
I saw at the game the other night, there were a couple of photos. So what's been really nice, I reckon, with the Thunderbirds is the Crows, some of the Crows players and the Port players getting around the netball.
Yeah.
And in the 9,000 strong crowd were quite a few of the Crows boys the other night. And I saw you had a photo with some of them.
Yeah, so I am studying exercise sports science, and last year I did my placement at the Crows with the men's team.
Yeah.
So I was there for about 7 or 8 months. So it was really nice. They came to the game, probably not for me, but at the end of the game, I saw Keezy, he did the coin toss.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise that there were a few of them there. So that was really nice after the game as I was running over to throw my little ball into the crowd.
Yeah.
They were like, Tilly! And I was like, oh, hello! So that was really nice to see them there. And
the game's at the
he hasn't been to a game yet, by the way.
Oh.
Well, I've just...
Would you like to come this weekend?
Yes, please.
I mean, he's got no excuse. He works at Channel 7, which is literally probably 38 metres from the entertainment centre, so...
Yes, but on that as well, from what we're noticing, geez, a great time to take the family as well. The atmosphere that you guys have created, particularly at the entertainment centre, is just elite.
Yeah. I mean, the club's done a great job. I think being at the entertainment centre means our production is a lot better. So not only do you get to come and watch some awesome netball, but also what happens before the game, at halftime, all the music. It's just a fun atmosphere to be around.
And this weekend, nice theme that you guys are supporting?
Yes, we've got the Play for Pink theme this weekend. So it's for breast cancer to raise some funds through the Hospital Research Foundation group. So we will be wearing pink beanies, which will be available at the game, and the team will also be wearing some different warm-up tops.
Very nice.
You play in the best defensive lineup probably in the world, would you say? You'd have to say in the world.
Oh, thank you.
There's no one better. And you're flanked by two Jamaicans who just do some things that you go, you can't, that's ridiculous. You can't do that.
Like you said, the Jamaicans that I play with, they're unbelievable. What they can do, their tendons, they can just jump.
What are the girls like Shamira, Romelda, what are they all like around training? They just seem like such relaxed cats.
They are, yes, that is a very good way to put them. They're very relaxed, just on their own time sometimes.
Jamaican time.
Jamaican time.
That's why they haven't been in here for an interview just quite
really? It's probably because they're still asleep. They will, training's at 1 o'clock today, they might get up at about 12. So, no, just joking. But, super relaxed, awesome teammates, very easy to get along with.
Tilly Garrett, thank you so much for coming in. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you there, Andrew.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there. Fierce together. Me.
Let's get ready to rumble. Ladies and gentlemen,
Battle of the Bangers.
Yep. Do you want to rattle off the score there, Jodes? Because you've been on fire in this space quite recently.
I'm okay, thanks. We all know you love to gloat and brag, so you do it.
Okay, it's 12-8 my way. But you've won the last couple of weeks, I reckon.
Yeah, I
So
have.
I'm sensing a bit of a comeback.
There is a bit of a comeback, and I'm
Yeah.
hoping I can continue that on this week. Now, our theme on the back of the pandas being shipped off back to China because, let's face it, they couldn't get jiggy with it.
They were hopeless.
Panda watch.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't mate.
No.
Couldn't mate successfully.
So off they go back to China, and we're going to get a couple of new ones. And maybe, just maybe, if we play them a few of our Battle of the Bangers songs, it might get them feeling amorous.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Some sexy songs to get you in the mood.
Sexy songs.
All right. What do you got? You kick
Do you
us
want to
off.
go first?
No, you go first. Ladies first.
Well, I really, firstly, let me preface this by saying this is not the Glee version of this song.
Okay.
Okay?
It's the original.
It's the original.
Very good.
And I'm just going to give you a little hint here with the words tick-tock, get up, start, do ya. I want to sex you up, go.
Okay. See? That's pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Panda's hearing that right now and just really getting themselves ever so slightly aroused.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Bit of colour me bad with 2 Ds.
Yeah, okay. 2 Ds.
Yeah.
The double Ds.
When 1 D's not enough.
When 1 D is not enough. Let's see what's going on here. Go off, you horny little pandas.
Yeah.
All right. So it's that.
Yep.
Versus this. Let's get straight to business, ladies and gentlemen. Getting horny now. What? I feel like there's a pretty direct message in there for the pandas. What do you think, Joe?
Is that what he says, getting horny now?
Getting horny now.
I've never ever heard that before. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Okay.
My wife, Cara, and I love this song as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
What night of the week?
Well, doesn't really matter. We love watching X-Files too.
Yep.
Work that out.
I can't.
Okay.
And I don't think I want to.
You're in the break.
Are we combining two themes? Animals and aliens? What?
The Bad Touch versus Colour Me Bad. All right?
All right.
Okay. 12-8. Let's see who wins this one.
You could have gone this song too.
A battle of the
Quietly.
sexy themes. Love it on me.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be a very, very interesting battle. We will crown a Battle of the Bangers winner tomorrow at 8 o'clock.